Here's a short story which backs up what we all know, that the craving for attention and validation never stops. And they all crave attention and validation, but there's just degrees to this. And if you are with a girl that has to constantly do things to get attention and validation, particularly on social media, break up with her. It's not going to stop no matter what you say, what you do. Doesn't make it how great you are, it's not going to stop. And this story here, this guy didn't do his due diligence on his girl, married her, and now he's dealing with it. However, she is about to be toast, and you'll see why. Titled, My wife, a 27-year-old female, can't stop entertaining guys behind my back. I'm 25 and thinking of divorce. What would you do? And a shout out to Tom for sending this story. And oh yeah, guys, before I get into it, if you haven't done it already, come check me out on X. I'm trying to grow the social media. On X, I can promote the channel over there because I'm not doing it here. So if you do, come on by. We're all having a lot of fun over there, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Okay. Done the promotion. It says, my wife and I have always argued about who she's talking to on Instagram. You shouldn't be arguing. You shouldn't be with someone like this. She shouldn't be talking to anybody. I caught her letting guys compliment her 24/7. She would gladly take it and keep the conversation going anyway, by the way. Smack! Why are you married to her? She behaves like this. Why would you even date her? Well, you're going to find out he didn't know a lot of this before. Because of this, I couldn't put up for it for too long and decided to break up with her. So obviously this is before you got married. She would receive flowers, and she twice went on a single date kind of meetups with guys behind my back. They're all wealthy dudes. She made sure to mention that a couple of times when we weren't married. And you got back with her after all this? I'm an underground dude. I worked up my way up and in school for an engineering degree. I had it rough in the U.S. without my family. I won't get into much detail, but I live comfortably now, and one would say. I'm 6'3", 210, and decent-looking 25-year-old. The reason why I'm saying all this is because I don't get it. Why does she need all the validation from other people? Because, man, number one, because she has boobs. And number two, she's just one of these types that more than your average gal needs it and craves it. And let's be honest, social media just ignites already that little flame there for the attention and validation. And no matter how good looking you are, how great you are, how much of a catch you are, doesn't matter, that's never going to change. You were young, you didn't realize what you were doing, but the second you saw that she was like that, you should have dumped her and stayed away from her. Well, when we got back together and decided to give this a second chance, smack, well, let's see how this turns out. I came up with agreements that I wanted her to follow. Otherwise, I told her straight up this would not work. We both agreed on it. Of course she agreed. She probably wanted to get married, get a rock on her finger. You think she's going to be able to change? No. And now on April 7, 2025, I'm finding out she was sexting with another dude. She claimed that it's her best friend and said that he would never do such a thing. This guy was openly texting her things like, sit on my face, and I'd eat your boobs. And instead of saying, ew, fuck off, I'm taken, she kept the whole conversation going, laughing and taking it all in. There you go. So much for her agreeing to cut this crap out. This is why there should be no social media. I get social media in terms of like, if you're dating a girl, guys, and she has Instagram, let's just say Instagram, and all her pictures are selfies that she's taken, this ain't going to be good. On the other hand, if she has an Instagram and she has like 60 followers that are just friends from college and family, and all her pictures of her like walking the dog or doing stuff with the family and everything, okay, that's fine. Still do your homework. There could be another Instagram account. But something like this, who I guarantee has a lot, no, it's not going to work. It says here, that conversation was back in 2022, just a month after we made our agreement. She broke it within a month. So he married her, but he didn't know about this. And the worst part, that same dude resent my wife's own nude to her, one that she sent to him a while back, and commented that your boobs look so fine, blah, blah, blah. And again, she didn't shut it down. So he got married to her, not realizing she kept this crap up. He should have gotten back together with her, let alone that she'd been like, okay, we're getting back together. I'm always on your phone. Fast forward to 4 days ago, he sends another message to her. Her response was mild but not direct. She didn't shut him down. She even asked him how he was. And I told her I don't like them talking. And what does she say? She says, my husband doesn't like us talking. He says, like, really? That's what you say. Like I'm just being controlling instead of calling out how messed up this is. If she loves you, she wouldn't be talking to other guys. And the thing is, doesn't make an difference how great the guy is, she needs the constant attention. She had one less chance to say F off to this guy, and again, she blew it. Still follows him, she still keeps that door open. When I confronted her, she instantly starts saying it was all in the past, and that I'm digging through old crap just to get mad. So yeah, it's his fault. You're stirring up all these problems. No, you weren't truthful with me, you were lying to me, all that. Nope, we're done. And when I really pressed her about this, she threatened to hurt herself if I divorce her. Okay. Hello, call the family, call the police, call somebody, not your problem. So she twisted around, he's the bad guy for confronting about this, and now you divorced me, I'm going to hurt myself, it's going to be on your conscience, it's going to be on your soul. I'm thinking of divorcing her real soon. I think it's going to be an easy process because I told her if she tries to make this tough, I'll show her messages to her dad. And trust me, he'd be so fucking pissed. What would you do in my place? I need some help. Go to a lawyer. Now, in the comments section, he mentioned something like they've been married for less than a year. Thank God. So they can then obviously, hopefully get an annulment. Won't be too bad. But for God's sakes, bro, end it with her, have nothing to do with her, and never get involved with these gals that are addicted to social media ever again. In fact, make it clear, there ain't going to be no relationship, and we're done immediately if you're talking to other guys online. And no male best friends, because they won't stop. They're never going to stop, guys. You got to understand that about gals today. And the crazy thing is, the young generation of the young guys in their late teens and 20s, who are all grown up with smartphones in their hands and social media, all these gals out there are in varying degrees. They're going to have social media, but degrees to their followers and how they interact. And this is crap a lot of young guys are going to be dealing with. And I hope the young guys out there are smart enough to stand up for themselves, draw boundaries. But probably the vast majority of young gals out there, their social media presence is their status symbol, and they ain't about to give that up. And so the only guys they're going to get with are going to be the simps and the losers that are going to allow it, and they'll be cheating on them with the guys that say no. But anyhow, now a few more of his comments here about the situation. He says she grabbed the phone to call the guy just so she could tell him his plan to get in between us finally worked. Like she really didn't think it through. All it's going to do is make the dude happy. Mind you, this dude is ugly as shit and built like a stick. I'd rip him apart if I saw him in person. But then again, it's usually never the guy's fault when the woman decides to shake her tail. Yeah, it doesn't matter this guy's ugly. She's just getting attention. He also says, I called her mom immediately to let her know the situation. I should have said that I want to leave this house, but have to babysit your stupid daughter so she doesn't do anything stupid. She ended up not coming, and I left once things cooled off a little bit. Currently typing from my car. I won't go home tonight, most likely. Bro, let her parents deal with her. Tell them that she threatened to end herself, something like that. Fine. Let them see everything. Control the narrative. Let the parents know. Let the friends know. Everybody. Otherwise, this girl is going to control the narrative. So that's where it is, guys, and you all learn there what not to do. And good for him, he's ending it. But again, there were more comments that he didn't know the extent of what she was doing, the full extent, who she was talking to and all that, until after they got married. But guys, you see BS like this going on early in a relationship, end it. I don't care what she promises. And I'm going to read one comment. This long comment here hits the nail on the head. This guy says, she is cheating and rubbing your nose in it, so why stay? Go see a divorce lawyer and get the divorce started. Find out if her cheating would have any impact on the asset split or any part of the divorce. Get your important papers out of the house before she is served. Yes, get the paperwork out. Ask the lawyer, but when you tell her, try to record the conversation, and if she threatens to harm herself, call 911 to come get her. Most parts of the U.S. have some variation of the 72-hour psych hold for evaluation. If she was serious, she will get some help, and if she wasn't there, there'll be a paper trail showing that she's a liar. Get yourself tested for any STD she may have brought back from one of those guys. Tape the test report up to your mirror to see every time as a reminder why you're divorcing her. Yeah, if she's doing this on Instagram or social media behind the scenes, guarantee she's cheating on him. Finally, if she wants to act single, let her be single. If she wants to get rich, guys, to spend money on her, there is a job title for that type of work. Yeah, it's called hooker. It's changed over the years, but it's rumored to be one of the earliest jobs. Well, I'll say it here, hooker. So there you go, guys. We can learn from him. The girls, yeah, they all love attention and validation, just like they all love drama. But there's degrees to this. And the ones that, the social media, get away. And certainly don't get in a relationship with them, and most certainly don't marry them. Otherwise, This is going to be your life.